This place absolutely sucks hairy balls. And since now my cousin's stupid brother Microsoft Sam has increased security for this zone, there's no way we could ever escape from this infernal prison. Yes, Nemesis, Sam would surely suffer for how he put us in here.
I feel just as much in the same way about Microsoft Sam as you guys. That's just completely unreasonable of him for putting me in here as well. However, thanks to my platform's biannual updates, I have now become version 21.10, the ambition reached.
Stand down, this Linux voice has expressed his hatred for Sam just like us. Speaking of formalities, what business do you speak of?
Well, since you're curious about introductions, allow me to do that for myself first. I'm Orca, the screen reader voice that's included in all versions of Ubuntu. And what's with that rocket-carrying brute that's behind you?
That's Nemesis, a living biological weapon produced by Umbrella, and easily my most dangerous asset in our jihad to destroy Sam. As for myself, I was Mike's cousin before Sam's popularity took everything away from me. His bullshittery about tacos, error and sign reading and being a stupid ass nut is what made me grow to resent his very soul, and I want him out of my life. But enough ranting, is there something that you have for us?
Well, as I was wandering around in this hellhole we all know as the Phantom Zone, I stumbled across a spawning pool which gave me an idea of summoning a creature that we'll send over to get rid of Sam. But we need to get our thoughts together if we want to create a perfect hunter to best him. Zeke, I may need you for our small favor. I'll show you.
Are you sure this pit is where we'll summon our hunter?
Of course I am. This pit is where our thoughts will come together into a living creature. They will be a walking instrument of destruction against Sam. What do you say?
I already have Nemesis with me as my personal bodyguard. But since you put it this way, we will summon that hunter you mentioned, and if your plan succeeds, then I'll be more than grateful of your assistance.
Alright then, together we'll put Microsoft Sam, and by extension, Windows and Microsoft, out of commission, so that way Linux will reign supreme in the computer market.
Just eliminating Sam would suffice. Now, imagine the thrill of the hunt. His undying hatred for Microsoft Sam runs down through his veins.
With our cunning, our desires to oppose anything and everything Microsoft Sam stands for, and our willingness to survive against even the greatest of odds.
And with Nemesis' brute strength, willingness to adapt, and unquenchable thirst for destruction, we'll have a singular thirst of locating and destroy Microsoft Sam. We shall dub the creature the Urias Vanator. Vanator, we have a special mission for you. Your target currently resides in Speakolia City on Earth. Find him and destroy him once and for all. Okay, now I believe you, Orca. Now to wait and see everything come down from here.
Oh man, my Lambo's all smashed. Hey big guy, look both ways before you decide to stand in the middle of traffic like that.
What the hell are you doing? You can't stand around blocking traffic like that. And plus, I'm also gonna charge you for aggravated assault.
All units be advised, we got a 1071 in progress in downtown Urias. Suspect is of unknown origin. Proceed with extreme caution.
Microsoft Sam, surveillance reports indicating a new, large and hostile biological form wreaking havoc across downtown Speakolia City, and both the military and Max Stack forces have been mobilized to combat this new threat.
ROFLvox, this isn't a good time. I'm currently watching some Superman in my computer.
But Sam, your assistance downtown is required. This is a matter of terrific urgency. I'm afraid you have to put your Superman on hold. Now get your weapons ready. We're gonna meet up at TGO's ROFL copter.
Okay then. do I get started?
So you're telling me that there's a new threat on the horizon?
I'm afraid that's definitely the case. According to my most recent records in SEM's Phantom Zone archives, Microsoft Zeke and Urias extremist Orca have congregated their malicious thoughts together to embody what will be the ultimate hunter and berserker. Unfeeling, unrelenting, bloodthirsty, unstoppable, and full of burning hatred. However, because of how he was created to be a living weapon of mass destruction, his parameters go way beyond just hunting down Microsoft SEM, and will go in his way to crush any and all opposition that stand in his way. That's why this creature, aptly dubbed Urias Vanator, lives to exterminate any and all life forms, because he must.
Not even fucking shocked that new monster is going to have Zeke's fingerprints all over him. I'm gonna start my ROFLcopter up. I'll drop Sam and his Ferrari off near to where Vanator would be. But first I must input the monster's current location to ROFLvox 5. Their autopilot will track down where combat is most intense.
I'm in the same bubble as you, TGR. I'm also not even surprised that Zeke would be up to his dirty tricks again. Only this time he teamed up with obnoxious Linux simping when bad Orca into letting that monster send after me, specifically. Good thing I've come in fully prepared to deal that whole world of pain coming in my way.
Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna start up my Zeke and ROFLvox 5. Here we go.
ROFLvox 5 now operational. Please enter voice password.
My ROFLcopter goes swah swah swah.
Access granted. ROFL unit identified. Please identify yourself.
So you happen to be one of the older ROFL units. Introduction lines, I'm the ROFL Bot 10, Computer Cyborg Relations. I am the primary droid assistant to Microsoft SEM. We are all here because we have a really dire emergency going on.
Official ROFL model verified. Please input destination. ROFLvox, set the coordinates for downtown Speakonia. Vanator is where he'll most likely be rampaging in. Coordinates now set to downtown Speakonia. Autopilot mode engaged. Any additional commands to input. Don't forget to swing load my Ferrari Testarossa with us on our way to our coordinates. This unit never forgets to bring your belongings with you. That it's unexpected to double check whether or not everything is accounted for. This has become a dangerous war zone down there, people. That monster's path of destruction is gonna put millions of innocent lives at risk, and we gonna have to kill that thing ASAP before it destroys more of the city.
General, we have detected a Chinook helicopter flying in with unauthorized modifications. Any orders, sir?
Microsoft SEM and his associates aren't the problem at this time, soldier, but take cautionary measures to assess if they are one of them or one of ours. So, civilians.
I wonder what's happening here. Everything here looks so deserted.
Yeah, you said it, Sicily.
Everyone clear the area. All civilians are advised to stay indoors until military personnel issue an all clear. This is not a drill.
Sicily, it's not safe here.
I really do hope Sam doesn't get hurt out here. Or maybe we have to turn back. I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, guy, don't make me come at you if you ever dare think about touching this innocent girl.
Who are you? And where are you gonna take me? Just keep away.
hostile creature detected. Defense protocols initiated.
This is as close as we can get to Vanator before any anti-air systems would detect us. Sam, you now have to go on by car. Good luck down there.
I also have a strong feeling Cicely might be in danger. I better go rescue her.
Please do so too.
And please don't get caught in a massive crossfire down there. My sensors have also detected a heavy military and backstack presence down there with possible close air support, so do be extremely careful down there.
So, you happen to be Urias Vanator, the hulking interloper who has gone on a mindless murderous rampage to find me. Well, since I have now found you, we will settle this one-on-one. Murder me, if you can. Oh wow, you are so persistent, Vanator. But I can do something way better than you could ever do. And it's within the power of this. I'm very busy trying to kill that big thing by the Helming Warthogs.
Monster has engaged combat with Tango primary, breaking up the fight now.
Stop fucking around and die already.
Oh god, Sam. You look all beaten up.
I know. TGR sent me here to stop that thing called Urias Vanator, the one who I thought was going to kidnap you. That's why I came to rescue you. But I soon come to realize he is much tougher than I thought, really difficult to destroy.
Oh god. That's terrible. But now it was you who needs to be rescued instead. I'm gonna have TGR come over here and maybe he'll get you out of this mess you're on. I'll call him.
We are terribly sorry that you weren't able to defeat Vanator on the first go, but at least there's always a next time. Now, I would highly suggest that you should stay in bed and get some much needed rest. I've got a combat summary report that indicated Urias Vanator has proven himself to be an even more aggressive opponent than initially anticipated. More tactical analysis is required on how we'll more effectively combat this threat. And until you're combat effective again, I'm afraid there's not really much you could do besides rest here to recover from your wounds. Meet us if you feel better. I'll leave you in peace for now. Get some good rest, Sam.
Okay, ROFLvox, I'll try to get as much rest as I would to recover from that intense battle with him. Well, I think that is all we had time for today. It absolutely sucks that I couldn't even beat that new antagonist for Season 2, and that armored asshole so happens to be Urias Vanator. He happens to carry around a huge hammer with him like a total maniac, tried to crush me with it, while throwing vehicles around and calling for reinforcements just to make my battle with him even more of a living hell than it already was. And unsurprisingly, Vanator is the result of Microsoft Zeke's old, dirty ass tricks in trying to destroy me, this time by teaming up with that obnoxious stupid-ass Linux-supporting Windbag Orca. Fortunately those two douches and Nemesis couldn't break out of the Phantom Zone due to my increased security, but unfortunately Vanator can break out of it. Enough of this rambling. I hope you enjoyed this pretty long video of me trying to stop that new villain, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Cheerio.